Ach du Scheiße.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Die Frage ist sich Susan dessen bewusst, wo sie sich hier befindet? Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob man sich bewusst sein kann, ob man in seinem Bewusstsein ist oder nicht. Ich weiß es nicht. Der Teufel, Gott, der Tod. Ihren Gedanken nach wäre das wohl die Antwort, die sie geben würde.
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not death?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
Sie hatte einen interessanten Akzent. Was wird als nächstes geschehen? Nein, ich möchte erst wissen, was das für ein Ort ist.
What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
Okay.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Was hat die da in der Hand? Ist das eine Blume? Das gefällt mir so ganz und gar nicht. Kann ich ja nicht wieder rausgehen? Nee, kann ich leider nicht. Oder vielleicht glücklicherweise, ich weiß es nicht.
Lonely seashore.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Seltsame Frau. Ich kann auch nicht an ihr vorbeigehen. Was hat die da in der Hand? Was ist das? Um Gottes Willen, das... Ist die wirklich hier? Vielleicht ist es am Ende nur ein Traum?
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
Okay, wollen wir uns ein bisschen unterhalten?
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
dead and gone. I guess that's me.
Was ist das für ein Schleier hier? Auf dem Bild, ihr seht das auch, ne? Puh. Werde ich bestraft, weil ich mir das Leben genommen habe. Ja, ich vermute, sie weiß, dass sie hier in einer Art Wahn ist.
Is there anyone else here?
Hi. I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
Ich habe keinen Grund zum Leben, bitte lassen. Nee, so einfach machen wir es uns auch nicht.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows? I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Also, ich vermute, wir reden hier mit unserer eigenen, ja, sagen wir mal, imaginären Überentität mit einem hübschen deutschen Akzent, wie ich feststellen muss. Ich denke mal, das soll ein deutscher Akzent sein, warum auch immer. Oder es ist einfach eine Deutsche, die hier ein englisches Spiel mit synchronisiert hat. Ich bin mir nicht sicher. Jedenfalls reden wir mit unserer Oberidentität, Entität, was auch immer ihr wollt. Das kann man beides nehmen. Und versuchen, uns selbst aus der Scheiße zu ziehen. So interpretiere ich das jetzt einfach mal. Gehen lassen. Soll ich denn die Option wählen? Nein, ich frage natürlich, was meine Aufgabe ist.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Ich habe so das Gefühl, dass diese Aufgaben nichts Gutes sein werden. Und dass es nicht leicht wird, uns aus der Scheiße zu ziehen.
What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special, just like you. Only in a slightly different way.
Puh, das klingt auf jeden Fall spannend. Erinnert mich gerade so ein bisschen an Saw. Okay. Ich frage erst, wer die Personen sind. Ich habe Angst, hier etwas zu übersehen und das interessiert mich momentan am meisten.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. The parasites. That's what I call them. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Ich habe das Gefühl, dass wir uns denjenigen Menschen stellen wollen und sollen, die Susans Leben so weit gebracht haben, dass das passiert, was am Anfang des Spiels passiert ist.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob mir das gefällt, was ich da höre. Das hat alles einen sehr, sehr, sehr negativen und traurigen Touch, aber so soll es ja auch sein. Soll ich das fragen? Nee, ich frage erst das.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
Ich habe gerade in den letzten Dialogen festgestellt, dass die Tonsynchro und der deutsche Untertitel nicht immer übereinstimmen. Aber ich bin mir nicht sicher, was von beiden falsch ist. Ich hatte einmal den Eindruck, dass die Synchro falsch ist, einmal hatte ich den Eindruck, dass der Text falsch ist. Naja, ihr könnt ja zuhören und lesen und gucken, was ihr draus zieht. Das Spiel ist ja ab 18 und ihr könnt bestimmt alle Englisch, die über 18 sind. So.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Oha, die Depression sitzt tief. Mein lieber Herr Gesangsverein, das macht mich total fix und fertig gerade. Aber ich kann das alles nicht tun.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
Oha, ich weiß nicht, ob mir das gefällt und ich habe das Gefühl, dass ihr schlimme Dinge widerfahren werden.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Okay. Das tun wir.
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? I don't remember asking you to catch anything. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Sind das Dinge, die uns erwarten, die wir gesehen haben? Boah, ich finde es richtig gut. Es gefällt mir richtig gut. Ich kann das Kreuz anschauen. Gekreuzigt, ganz allein, an einem Ort, der alles verändert hat. Ich will nicht wirklich hier sein. Eine Brechstange. Sie steckt im Kreuz. Ich glaube, ich könnte sie einfach herausziehen. Das machen wir. Boah, Mann, wohin führt das? Was für eine krasse Scheiße. Aber ich will es jetzt wissen. Haben wir schon. Der Tod.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Boah, das jagt mir richtig Gänsehaut über den Körper. Verdammt nochmal. Gut gemacht. Junge, Junge. Na gut, ich tue, was Sie wollen. Ich lasse mir von niemandem befehlen. Ich werde es auf meine Art. Das ist abgebrochen. Wollen wir noch was über die Parasiten wieder hören? Nee. Komm, wir machen das, klar.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
Haben wir ein Achievement?
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall
Folge
not
den Mann.
regret this, my dear. Lights up.
Boah, wie krass das ist.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Boah, das macht mir echt Schiss. Seelenopfer, Kerze auspusten. Man sagt ja, dass immer, wenn man eine Kerze auspustet... Nee, wie war das? Doch, wenn man sie auspustet, stirbt ein Seemann. So war das doch, oder? Wenn man sie ausdrückt. Ich weiß es gar nicht genau, wie das war. Blutopfer, okay.
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Tell me about the sacrifice of blood.
Like I said, it's just a formality. On your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just
Okay.
a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be.
Okay, das ist, wo ich
Goodbye,
sein
my
sollte.
child.
Mach's gut.
I'm not going to be far.
Das habe ich befürchtet.
I've never been.
So, da ich nicht weiß, was das für eine Entscheidung ist, nehme ich einfach die erste, die hier vorne steht.
Strange. The flame seems strong and steady, but there is no smoke.
Sagt sie das bei jeder? Ja. Ich puste die erste aus. Ich hab's befürchtet.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
Boah, fuck, wie krass.